Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Day Dish podcast on Spice TV. I'm your host Adeze Adwaka, and today we have the talented Bismond in the house. And one thing that always stands out with you is the way you introduce yourself. So say it, just introduce yourself.
Well, like I always introduce myself, I tell people I am Bismond.
I am
Yeah,
Bismond.
more like an affirmation of identity.
That's good.
Yeah,
It's very bold, it's confident, and it is unique. Now,
thank you.
tell us, what does that statement, I am Bismond, really mean to you? Because, I mean, I'm wondering, is it just a stage name or is it a reflection of your identity and what you represent as an artist?
Actually, this is a name I've had since I was in secondary school. It's been years. As far back as I can remember, I think I was in JSS3 when someone actually gave me that nickname. So somehow, maybe consciously, unconsciously, just stuck to me, and that was even before I got into music. So somehow I realized, well, since everyone knows me by this name, why not just go with the flow?
Go with I am
Yeah,
Bismond.
and here I am today.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Now let's talk about the music that you've been building anticipation on, and it's called Missing You. You recently also shared that you'll be dropping music back to back until December. That's actually
Yes.
really huge and really nice. Now, what inspired that strategy, and what kind of vibes should your fans expect from this your new wave of music?
Well, as a music producer, because ever since I've been into music, I've always been the one, making my own craft, producing my songs because I believe it's going to be like kind of hard for someone to actually picture, like imagine it and create that idea the way I want it to be like. So I always take my time, to make a music that I feel like, in years to come, when if you listen to it, you can still tell like yes, the originality and the creativity in this still stands out. So as a music producer, I always take my time to make good music. Missing You came out I think a couple of weeks ago, and I recorded that like around 3 months ago, if I can remember. And I plan to actually drop songs continuously every month till December,
Yeah, you
because
said so.
I have an upcoming concert that comes up
Okay.
annually.
Oh, so when do you
Yeah,
do it? Every December?
yeah, every December, in
Okay.
just a couple of days away from Christmas. So I want my audience to like just experience new sounds from
Back to
Bismore. Yeah,
back.
back to back.
So that
So
in December you just play all of them and they'll sing along.
and I just fire on like that.
Where do you normally hold this concert?
Um, so there's a little story behind that. The first time I came to Lagos, I actually went to Badagry.
Okay.
So I think most of my fan base actually are based there.
In Badagry.
Yeah, in Badagry.
Okay.
So annually, someone actually came up with the idea that okay, since you have most of your fan base, why not just come up with something your fans can actually it's more like a celebration with you every December.
Okay.
So I'm like yeah, so I had the first edition last year December, so we're having another
How did that
edition.
go?
This amazing. It was
Fantastic.
fantastic.
So I'm
So
sure they're anticipating that you do the same thing
yeah, and
again.
this year is gonna be
And even
bigger,
better.
bigger and better, hundred
Okay,
percent.
great. Now, this one is really personal. You recently opened up about the loss of your father.
Yeah,
First of all, I want to say thank you for being that vulnerable. I mean, it's not easy to share, that kind of conversation
yeah.
because it's not easy at all. How has that, experience affected your music? And would you say creating has become a form of healing for you during this time?
Well, I think the first couple of weeks, I had this hard time trying to, express that grief that
Yeah.
comes with losing someone like that. But you know, I was indoor for like a month or close to 2 months. I was indoor,
Uh,
you know, and I was doing nothing but making music because I felt that was the only way
that you could
that I could actually
heal.
express myself. Yeah, and it actually helped me.
Okay.
I recorded "Missing You" during that period of time as well.
Oh, that's so
So I felt
touching.
well
So
since
would you say missing you were dedicated that to your dad?
that was a love song now.
Oh,
You know,
sorry.
so but music comes with you can actually predict how it
Yes, how
comes.
it'll
So
go.
it all
Yeah.
depends on the inspiration at that moment.
Okay.
I actually have a song dedicated to him,
To your
but
dad.
that's
Okay.
still like something I have in my catalog still,
Okay.
for now. But I'm not ready to release that yet.
All right. So on a brighter note, I love the post where you talked about the joy of seeing kids vibe to your music. That must be an amazing thing,
Yes,
right?
yes,
How
definitely.
does it impact you when you realize that your music crosses generations and touches people in such genuine ways?
One thing I always tell people: if you want to speak to someone, if you want to speak to someone's soul, like you want to speak to their inner self, the best way to speak to them is through music. So once little kids can actually vibe to your song
Yeah.
and relate to your song, definitely
You're doing something
Your
right.
yeah, and your song will have it will definitely like survive generations
Mm-hmm.
because I always feel like once your song becomes an anthem for little kids and they can actually sing your song like word for word, man, you're good to go. You're actually on the right path.
So which one would you say your the kids are vibing to? Which of your
Oh,
songs?
I had a song last year titled Albarika.
Alubarika.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
nice.
saw this kid, singing back to me. I was like, wow. Even if I'm not actually like in that limelight, yeah, like I feel like
Yes.
yes, I'm still on the right path.
Like at least you're doing
Yes, I'm
something
doing
good. You're
something
making an
good.
impact.
Definitely.
It's fantastic. Okay, so looking ahead, what can fans expect beyond Missing You? I mean, are there bigger projects on the horizon? Maybe an EP, maybe collaborations with other artists, or maybe even visuals that we should look
Yes,
forward to.
definitely. I'm working on a song currently, and I'm gonna have Zlatan on it. But
Yay,
that aside,
Zlatan.
I'm trying to like um create this kind of my sound. Because I've always had this mind. It's like I don't want to sound like anyone. I want to sound like Bismond. I want Bismond to sound like Bismond.
Bismond.
Yes. So I don't. I this coming months, I want to break boundaries. Like I want the kind of sound. I want to bring out the kind of sound like people have never experienced. Yeah,
Wow.
might sound crazy at first though, but
Okay.
yeah, new ideas always sound crazy at first, but people should just expect new sounds from
New
Bismarck,
sounds
like
from
the
you
other side
and
of Bismarck.
collaborations as well, and then your
Definitely.
show as well. And they say you have a lot going on.
Yes,
Actually, I'm happy
so
for you.
thanks so much.
Booked are busy.
Yeah,
Booked
yeah,
are busy.
yeah. That's the part.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
part to go.
exactly.
Yeah,
Finally, for young creatives who look at your journey and seeing how you've been able to, balance personal life. Talking about personal life, are you in a relationship?
I'm married.
You're married.
Yes,
Wow. Do you have any kids?
not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Wow. She must be a
yeah,
beautiful
yeah. She's
woman.
Spanish.
She's Spanish.
Yes.
See now, I'm even here, darling. Eh? When
So
did you get married?
I got married last year.
Last year.
Yes,
Same last year.
yes, last year.
Wow. How's that journey been for you as a married man?
Well, not quite easy because the distance and all that, but
Okay, she's in Spain. She's not here in Nigeria.
yes,
She's not here in
yeah.
Nigeria.
But she comes here like
Oh, you
twice a
guys
year
see.
and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
but it's been fun. It's been fun. It's been amazing. You know, distance don't really matter if
Yeah.
if
So
you're close.
how has she, felt about this journey that you've taken in music and all of the upcoming plans that you have?
Well, this someone who has always been there since the past 15 years. We've been friends for over
Oh, you
15
guys have
years.
been friends
So,
for that long.
yeah, knowing me for being this kind of person, like this is what I've always.
Yes.
So it's been so easy for her to connect with me in that aspect, and yeah, she's been very very supportive.
That's good.
Both mentally and every aspect.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're a lucky guy. You're a
I
lucky
think I
guy.
am.
Yes, you are. All right. So, what piece of advice would you give to young creatives who are watching you right now, who have seen your journey and how you've been able to, balance personal life, your challenges, and your passion for music? What would be your advice to them on how to push forward no matter what life throws their way?
I think my first advice would be never to underestimate the power in consistency. You know, once you focus your energy on something and you do it repeatedly, there will always be results. And always stick to your own originality. Never try to imitate others. Just be yourself, do your thing. And like I always say, the tiniest and the biggest advice is your sound. It's your sound doesn't have to sound pleasing to everybody.
Yeah,
Just
it's your thing,
yeah,
and
it's your
keep at
thing.
it.
Yeah, it's your
People
dream.
who love it will love it
You
at the
love
end of
it,
the
yeah. So
day.
everybody cannot be your friends at the end of the day.
Yeah, true.
Just do your thing.
True, true. Thank you so much for sitting with us on the show, Bismond. Thank you for being so open. Thank you for being thoughtful.
Thanks
And
for
from the
having
way
me.
you embrace your identity, right? And your resilience through tough times and the joy you share. We're excited to see what's next for you in the next, let's say 5 years.
Definitely.
Right? Yeah. So
Definitely.
thank you so much once again for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for us on today's episode of the Daily Dish podcast. I'm your host, as always, Adeze Adwaka. And until the next one, do have a lovely time. Bye.